picked up 1,200 just in the kitchen with Mary today. And if you are not familiar with the Spurtle phenomenon, we are going to talk to you about it now. But let me just tell you that my grandmother was a cordon bleu chef. My mother, in one day, fed 1,500 soldiers. 1,500. That was our whole battalion when we lived in Fliegerhorst, Germany. And so when it comes to volume, when it comes to beautiful levels of food, I have been very lucky to experience all of them. But it doesn't matter what you put inside your cooking vessels. You have to make sure that you are protecting your nonstick. You have to make sure that you're using tools that don't interfere with the quality and the integrity of your food. The Spurtle is the way to go, and more than 1 million have already been picked up here at QVC. This value today stopped me in my tracks because not only are you getting the original Spurtle, not only are you getting the new to me and new to a lot of us deep Spurtle, this is like a little spoon at the end of your Spurtle, see that? You're also getting the medium slotted, and you're getting the skinny Spurtle for $14.98. Now we have colors, so that is the natural. Here's the red. Next is that coral, bought one of those. Next is teal, yeah, bought one of those too. There's the black. Yes, bought one of those, sent it to my son. Then we have the blue, and then we have the gray. Fewer than 300 in that gray, but it's less than $15 to get 4 Spurtles home. Let me just make this very clear. One Spurtle at madhungry.com goes for $12. For less than $3 more, you're getting 3 more Spurtles. So we have easy pay on everything. We have 6 easy payments on our QVC 2 big deal of $2.50. And I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. It's an In the Kitchen with Mary welcome. Everybody welcome Calder Quinn. This is Lucinda's son. Hi, my friend. It's so good to see you.
It's so good to see you too.
We're protecting your mama's voice.
We are. She tagged out.
Yes.
I am the B team, but I'm coming here with all.
There's no B about you.
Oh, thank you.
You are her business partner. That's the only B that I can think of.
Yes, the B. We are B to C, B to B. We are the bee's knees.
You were raised in a very busy kitchen.
I was.
You know your way around a kitchen.
A hard-working kitchen. In fact, and it's such a hard-working kitchen that the only way that my family was able to deal with it is to use the hardest-working tool in the kitchen.
Excellent.
So you've seen the Spurtle before.
Yeah.
But this set is slightly new. It's Acacia, as you know, a biblical wood. Each piece is one of a kind. And also, it does so many things.
Yeah, for sure.
So here we have the original piece, and in case you haven't seen it, the original piece right here was inspired by a tool from the 16th century in Scotland that was used for stirring porridge and oatmeal. So as you can see, it gets right into the crevices of a big oatmeal pot. This lovely Le Creuset, which my Acacia wooden Spurtle will not scratch. So you're gentle on all your very, precious pans. You don't want to hurt those. So that's one of the things it does. It's like original. This big, large surface area allows you to get in there, fold and scoop and stir and smash. And it's just really one of the most remarkable tools I've ever come across. And I was
for sure.
So happy that my mother came across it in such an organic way and really is able to bring it to so many people here on QVC.
I love it. I mean, can you believe, I remember when Spurtles launched here at QVC.
6 years ago.
1 million. 1 million Spurtles?
Honestly, I can't even wrap my head around that.
Insane, because so many people pick them up for gifts. So many people, when you get your first set, you have somebody come over and say, what is this? Where did you? And then you say, you know what, you can take that one with you. And then you look in your drawer, you don't have any left, so you order another set. That's how it's been 1 million. But can we go through each piece?
Yes.
You showed us the original.
I showed you the original.
I've never met the deep Spurtle before.
We call it the Spurtle Scoop at home.
Okay.
And one of our favorite things about it is that a Spurtle can do, darn near everything.
Yeah.
But this scoop right here allows you to do the little scoopy actions that you like so much. So here you'll see a chili. Like imagine a big vat of chili, and like you said, your grandmother at the Cordon Bleu, 1,500 in the battalion in Fliegenhurst, Germany. She's probably plopping.
The memory is amazing.
She's probably plopping big old bowls of
Absolutely.
Beans and wurst, or whatever she was making. Probably something better than that. But
I don't know what's better than a wurst.
I love a wurst. Nothing's worse than a wurst. love, yeah, so look, it scoops right in there, and this chili smells so delicious,
Yes,
right
it
into
does.
our everything bowl. So this is the new piece. Again, lovely acacia. It's got our branding right here. It comes in different colors. You know, each piece is one of a kind, this great biblical wood. But, and just to show you a new tool, or a couple other tools that we really like, we also have the skinny spurtle.
Okay.
So this is the little skinny guy.
Okay.
We love this because it does a lot. I'm going to go back to it, but first I'm going to use it to take a little butter, plop it into our pan, and
His definition of little butter is like his mother's.
in fact, I'm being a little chaste with this butter. I'm not even going all out. And then we have another tool right here is our slotted spurtle. What's so great about that? It's got a whisking function.
Okay.
So it whisks. So I've whisked my eggs, and I've got scrambled eggs in our mixing bowl strainer set, which we're going to be on within a little bit. We have our warm, almost brown butter, but hey, it's okay. Then I have my strainer set that I'm going to use the spout to pour the eggs in. And then with the same tool, again, this very beautiful, one-of-a-kind, no two pieces are alike tool, it's able to go into your nonstick pans, and it's not going to scrape anything. It's so beautiful at just pulling things away from the edges. And you know, when it comes to scrambled eggs, we don't want to make an omelet. We don't want to make, you know, a fried egg for a fried egg sandwich. We want scrambled eggs. And look, as I'm saying that, I'm kind of going against my own word. But we try our best.
Beauty of live.
Beautiful live TV. But
You're making a rosette.
I'm making a rosette. We need your granny in here to teach me all the Le Cordon Bleu egg dishes.
Oh, she was so cool. She kept ganache in the refrigerator like most people keep orange juice. So I didn't understand why not everybody had ganache in their refrigerator.
That sounds like my type of gal.
Yeah, she's amazing. Okay, I want to remind everybody that we do have options for you. This is the QVC 2 big deal. And so this price goes away at the end of the day, Tuesday, but we're starting to get limited in some of our choices. Probably because I've already ordered 3 sets myself just today. That's kind of what happens. That's why the term Spurtle Mania comes into play so often when we talk about Spurtles, because we pick up our favorite colors, right? So here's the acacia wood set, and we call this natural. So you get to see the beauty of the wood all the way down into the handle. Now here is your set of 4 in the red. That's where you get a little red on the handle. Then here is your set of 4 in the coral. Aren't they beautiful? You get that original. You get the one that we call deep spurtle. You get a medium slotted and the skinny. Then next door to the coral is that gorgeous teal. Then we're jumping on over to the next table to show you the black. Then we have it in blue. Then I do believe, am I mistaken in saying that our most limited color choice is gray? Okay, so gray is most limited, and I think we have fewer than 300 if I'm not mistaken. 6 easy payments of $2.50. Hold on, wait a minute. Our price is less than $4 a spurtle. At madhungry.com, it's $12 a spurtle. So what? For less than $3 more, you get 3 more spurtles.
Mary, frankly, I find that value astonishing.
I know.
I've never even seen anything like that. And just to reiterate, look at this
Yeah.
tool. I'm not scraping anything. Like imagine, so I have the original tool right here. You have a metal spatula. I don't know if you can see that in there, but this metal piece, that'll scrape your nonstick.
For sure.
And even worse than that, it'll scrape your beautiful enameled Le Creuset or any sort of pan. But see, I've got risotto right here, and another great option that this large surface area tool does. You put little stock, as one does when they make risotto, and you add it gradually. And again, just like in the oatmeal, it gets right around in there and is just able to stir so nicely and do so many different things. So, well, one of the great things about it is that great surface area and that great stirring. Many of the tools can also do, we like to call it the 4 S's in Mad Hungry world. It can stir, so right here I'm stirring a little vinaigrette.
Okay.
It can scrape, so I'm scraping this, if you can see these little chopped vegetables right here, I'm scraping the vegetables into my incipient pasta salad. I am dropping with our little everything bowl.
May I ask you to define a word that you just used?
Incipient, just forthcoming.
Thank you.
And now that we have, now that I have,
I'm sorry, that's a Spurtle clap.
now that we have our
Nicely
pasta
done.
salad, I'm stirring, and then the one last action, which is my favorite action, but that it's best exemplified in the Spurtle scoop, is this scooping action. So there's the 4th S, our favorite. And another thing that this great slotted Spurtle does, and I know you've seen this before, how often when you're baking or doing so many different things in the kitchen, do you need to separate eggs?
I mean, often.
I mean,
meringues,
well, I've never read
pound cakes,
on
and on.
Angel food. I don't think
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
ever read a baking recipe that doesn't require egg separation. And one of the great things about this tool, if you can go in here and see it, is that, boom, it acts as an egg separator. It's also an egg separator. And you know, you could, look, party trick, successful.
Another Spurtle
Thank you,
clap,
thank you,
second
thank you.
Spurtle clap. Remember too, our Spurtle hotline is still open. Give us a call. Let's talk Spurtle. Meet Lucinda's son.
Hi, everybody.
800-600-1556. More than 1 million Spurtles have sold since 2013. It's less than $4 a Spurtle. I have to say too, when I use my all-clad and I'm making a sauce, a pan sauce, the acacia wood against that hot stainless steel
Totally
grabs all of that flavor, but I don't ever worry about it, number one, tearing up my pan because it's all-clad and it can handle, you know, everything.
Yeah, that's a...
But also, it doesn't tear up my Spurtle.
No, it doesn't. That's true. It's also a very robust tool. So
Yes.
not only is it gentle on your pans, it's robust in and of itself.
Totally.
So, and not only is it robust, it's also I was going to say dexterous, but it's also delicate. It's dexterous and
I love
delicate.
all the vocab words.
I started just coming out. I'm not doing it on purpose. So this little delicate, tiny little tool can get right in there and scrape every last bit of your chocolate hazelnut spread. So you're getting you're not wasting anything.
That's so nice. All right, I'm going to bring everybody down in front, not only to take your eyes off of the jar of Nutella, because yes, I would like to put that in my locker when nobody's looking, but to actually show you all the color choices that we have remaining. So this is your QVC2 big deal. You get the original, right? You get the one that we call deep spoon. By the way, we gauged before the show that the spoon at the end of this Spurtle holds about two tablespoons. 2 tablespoons.
And so often when you're about to start a dish, any hot dish, they ask for 1 or 2 tablespoons. So you can
Yes.
sort of eyeball
Isn't that
half
great?
full or full.
I love that. And then you have medium slotted and the skinny. This is your set in natural. Then we have the red still available. Next is coral. Ordered one of those. Then we have it in teal. Ordered one of those. Jumping on over to the next table, we have it in black. Sent my son the set in black. Then we have the blue. And then we have our most limited color choice of gray. There are fewer than 200 now in the gray. I have to say it one more time. Each Spurtle goes for $12 at madhungry.com. Our QVC2 big deal price is less than $4 per Spurtle. So that means for less than $3 more, you get 3 more Spurtles. And we have 6 easy payments of $2.50. So let's just say you went crazy. You were like, you know what? I'm gonna get 5 sets today. You'd spend less than $15 a month.
Mary, I frankly, like I said, I can't even, and this
I know.
tool is so useful. And you know, once you find it in your kitchen, you're just gonna find so many more uses for it. It's such a versatile thing. So this slotted Spurtle, not only is it an egg whisk, not only is it an egg separator, it's also a strainer. So here, I've just made some boiled broccoli, I've poured it into our everything bowl, and I'm straining it out. With these slots, it acts as a strainer. Isn't that
So
awesome?
cool. Especially if you're making pasta and you want to save some of that delicious starchy water to add back in and just give your pasta dishes some robust texture. That's a great way to save the starchy water.
Yes, I think you're going to see a great example of that in our 2-piece Mad Mixer strainer set coming up. So we have our skinny Spurtle. So I showed you how it gets into these tiny little jars, right? Narrow jars, and it gets every last bit. Nothing is wasted. Another great utility for this piece is that it spreads. So so say I'm eating these delicious little croissants. I can just spread that jam right on there, go in there, and you know, we're never afraid of butter in the Mad Hungry world. So I got my butter, put that on there.
That's why our families were instant friends.
Yes.
Don't be
Yes.
shy.
I think we're long-lost relatives of your Le Cordon Bleu grandmother. And again, so a great thing about the Spurtle Scoop too is it can be used, it's a nice serving piece. So all the Spurtles are great serving pieces, but the Spurtle Scoop really excels in that. So I have my strawberry sort of syrup situation. I've got it right here. I've scooped in, I've got a little bit of the syrupy liquid in there, a little bit of my chopped up strawberries, and I'm just gonna go right here on top of the angel food cake, an angel food cake that I was able to make really nicely with our separated eggs using the slotted Spurtle.
Exactly.
So again, we're all about multi-function, multi-use in Mad Hungry, nothing wasted. You know, for the egg whites that go in there, I save my egg yolks in case I want to make a custard or I want to thicken a sauce.
Right.
Another great party trick we love with our Spurtles is avocado scooping. How popular are avocados? And one of the great things about the Spurtle is this is a not very ripe avocado, so this is a little hard.
It's an avocado.
It's avocado, but it still illustrates one of the great things about the Spurtle.
You couldn't do that with any other tool.
There's not a spoon, not a knife, nothing can do it. Maybe this avocado is a little less ripe so you can see it even better. Oh yeah, this one's better. So look, this goes right in there.